Hey guys, welcome back to another cleaning motivational video. If you are new here, my name is Naimah Altidore. I am a stay-at-home mom of 3 boys. Today's cleaning video has tons of cleaning motivation, and finally getting underneath the couch clean is so satisfying. With today's cleaning video, I hope you clean along with me, and if you simply just love watching cleaning videos and have not yet subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you. And if you already subscribed, thank you so much for coming back for another cleaning motivational video. So let's get started. So guys, cleaning underneath the couch is long overdue, and today is the day we get it done. I mainly like to clean at night where I have little interruptions, but I didn't want to wait. So I said to myself, I'm going to occupy the kids and get this done. Because if I don't get it done, it's going to delay, which I know. And instead of waiting, might as well occupy the kids and get this cleaning going.
To be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I want. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you.
In this cleaning video, you will see me clean in sections. Normally, I just pick up everything first, sweep all at once, and do everything step by step, but today, no. Like I mentioned, we are just gonna get this done, and because it's just me, I knew I had to stop a lot. So by cleaning in sections, it made sense, because even if I have to stop, when I go back, at least I know this portion is done and I could continue on with the next. So mentally, it worked out for me, because honestly guys, if I didn't do that and I had to stop, and when I came back and I'm like, oh, it would feel like I didn't do anything. Like, it would just still look like things are everywhere. So yes, so mentally it helped. So I normally don't clean like that. That particular day, I needed to do it like that. So I did what was best for me at that point.
Looks like you can't do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. You can. Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off, you don't have to hide it. Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off, don't hide it. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to.
So not long after, my sister did come and help me. Yes, so appreciate it, because cleaning with these kids in the daytime was taking too long. That's the reason why I normally clean at nighttime, because it's just so much easier. They're sleeping, I can get things done faster, and sometimes I just gotta knock it out. I didn't want to wait until it got darker, and honestly, I was scared that I might fall asleep, because that's what's been happening lately. I said I'm gonna get up to do something, and next thing you know, I'm sleeping. So I wanted to prevent me from doing that, so I'm like, I'm just gonna start now. So I had to keep the kids occupied. Of course, it was harder for the baby to occupy him while I was doing this, because he just kept coming in the shots. Which I had to delete a lot of. When she came, I was so happy. I asked her to mainly come to keep the youngest occupied, because the other two, I had it handled. You know, they're older, they understand more, so it's easier. But the baby is a little bit more tricky, so I told her to mainly keep an eye on the youngest. Of course, she was watching all three, but I am so glad that she came. The moment she came, I was able to work a little faster. So after sweeping the floors, or even wiping down anything, tables, mirrors, anything, I have a habit of washing my hands. So I did wash my hands before moving on to the clothes.
Together we were
So I'm cleaning and taking care of the kids all at once. And because it is a super hot day, I decided to give them some ice cream to make them feel nice and cool, and also because they really wanted it. So while cleaning underneath the table, they are having their ice cream, and of course, kids cannot eat ice cream without making some kind of mess. So I had to go ahead and pick that up really quickly and wipe down just that area for now. And later I would go ahead and clean all the couch.
Would you follow me, or would you let it be if I leave tonight?
In the kids' room, I didn't really have much to do, hence why all the toys are in the living room. And so I am just putting back the toys that belongs in their bedroom.
Before you turn away, I just want you to know that I didn't throw your stuff away. Before you make up your mind.
And in the clear containers that you see, I pretty much took everything that was on the floor, put them in the clear bins, so that way later or even tomorrow to go ahead and sanitize all the toys. I do sanitize all the toys. I just don't really show that on camera because I always thought maybe people might not want to see all that, like they get the picture. But yes, I do go ahead and sanitize all the toys before putting them back. If they were already sanitized, then I go ahead and sort. So that is why they are in the clear containers unsorted.
We could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Till the morning light.
This is random, but the other day I went to the store and what is it? I went to, what is it called? IHOP. Yes. So the other day I went to IHOP and a lady asked me, yesterday I went to IHOP. Oh my gosh, I don't know my days. Thursday. I went to today's Sunday. I went to IHOP and a lady asked me if I was pregnant. I still have my pudge from pregnancy. If you guys seen my video, then you already know that I have abdominal separation, and I still, it look like I'm pregnant. Look, this is me tucking it in. Me tucking it in. Here, let me put this up so you guys can see better. There we go. Me tucking it in. Whew, out. I just ate too, so you can see my underwear line. Tuck it in. Out. Alright. This is what it still looks like. Yep. Look like I'm about 3 months pregnant, maybe. Yeah, I know this has nothing to do with cleaning, but I just wanted to show you guys what my belly looked like underneath all this. See? And now we're back. Alright, now I'm back to cleaning.
So that part was totally random, guys. I know it has nothing to do with cleaning. At that particular moment, I just thought, hey, let me pick up the camera so that way people are actually seeing. I mean, this is real life, and a lot of you may know about my abdominal separation, and I hadn't talked about it in a very, very, very long time, and it just popped out, and I was like, okay, I'm talking about it. And I actually did not add that part at all. Before I grabbed the spin wave mop, I just quickly stopped and just looked at myself. Sometimes I have those little moments where I just like look at myself in the mirror and look at my stomach and remembered how flat it used to be, and then I'm like, dang. This is how it's looking now. But it's okay because it gave me 3 babies, so I'm fine with that. But I am human. I do wish I had that stomach again, and it's so weird me saying that because when I did have that stomach, I was very insecure, and I would never, and I was so insecure, like going to the beach, I would not show myself, and if I did, it was for like a quick moment, probably for a picture, and then I just put my cover up right back on because I didn't want people to see me. I was so insecure about how I looked. And now, me looking the way that I'm looking now and looking at those pictures, I was like, dang, you're a sexy girl. So it's funny because as you get older, you realize what doesn't matter. And me having those insecurities, I realize now that they were pointless. Of course, obviously, during that time, I was in my insecurities, not knowing that my older self would regret that I even had them. So yes, it was totally random. And while I was editing the video, I don't know if I mentioned this, but while I was editing the video, I went back to add it because it is a relatable topic. It is very relatable. Not everybody look hot and sexy after pregnancy. Some people's bodies completely change. Some people's bodies go back to normal. I am one of those person that it just never went back. So I can't even wear, and you will see me wear the same clothes all the time because as of right now, I just don't want to go shop for a whole new wardrobe right now because I'm still having that faith that my body is gonna go back, whether it's with exercise. And you know, with exercise come discipline. That's the part I'm lacking, the discipline part. But I know I'll eventually get it down. So not buying any new clothes is helping me because I'm wearing the same thing over and over, and it's kind of getting tiring right now. Yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. So I'm glad that I went ahead and added that part just to show you guys a real. I mean, it is a real life cleaning, and this is me. So if anybody thought it was just like, what is she doing? What is she doing? I apologize. But for those that appreciate it, I wanted to share that with you. So the floor had a few stains, and I wanted to go ahead and clean all that before mopping the entire area.
What it's like to be circling among the clouds, because without you by my side, I would be stuck here on the ground. You're lighting up the way, I can see the road ahead of me. I won't be stumbling in the...
Based on the camera angle, it caught the boat going by, and while editing, I'm like, take me with you. So that's why I zoomed in. That's what I was thinking when I saw it going by, like, take me with you now. A relaxed day on the boat would be nice.
Now I see clear as day, and I just wanted to say that you can take me high. Feels like I can fly. You can take me high. I can see the sun staring at you when you make that smile. I'm moving closer to you now. I can't get close enough somehow. And I was down until you saved me, until you set me free. My eyes were closed, now I see clear as day. And I just wanted to say that you can take me high. Feels like I can fly. I don't need anybody, I don't need anybody else. No one will ever take me, no one will ever take me away from you. I promise I will hold on to you. I don't know what I'd do without you. Without you.
So here I was trying to see which one to connect back together. Of course, I can do all three of them so it would be one big piece. But because I like to clean underneath when they're all connected, it is harder for me to move the couch. And of course I could get Mr. Fix-It to move it for me, but sometimes I don't want to have to wait for Mr. Fix-It. I just want to go ahead and do it myself. So to make it easier for me, I went ahead and did the two on the left end and left the one on the right as is. So that way whenever I want to go ahead and clean underneath the couch, I don't have to wait for anybody. I could just do it myself. So that is the reason why I did it that way.
I might be dreaming. You're stirring things up. My heart is beating.
The moment I decided to start using the dining table as my desk, if you will, that's when it started to turn into a dump and go. And I choose to use it as my computer desk because it's easier for me to keep an eye on the kids while they're in the living room playing. And that's the reason why majority of the time the living room looks like the way it looks. We do have a computer desk, and being at the computer desk, it's harder for me to keep my eye on them. I have to constantly get out of my seat and then go look at what they're doing. So instead of doing all that, we're just all in one room where I could just turn around and I see what they're doing instead of them being in the next room. You know, they're kids, they're too young to be left alone anyways. And yeah, it's been turning into a dump and go, which I absolutely hate. And I keep saying that, and it keeps happening. So obviously, I will say now it is definitely getting better, because instead of, say for example, I have to put something in the kids' room. So instead of putting it on the table and say I'll get to it and I'll put it in the kids' room when I'm going to the kids' room, I just automatically just go and put it in the kids' room. And that is how the table turned into just a dump and go. I will place something there and say I'll get to it, and the next thing you know, I place something else and then it's just full, and then I have to get to it all at once because it's just way too much. For example, the clean laundry basket you saw, that's all clean. I was like, okay, I'll get to that, so let me go ahead and set it right there. When you see a laundry basket, 100% of the time it is clean clothes. And the reason why I put it right there on the table, so that way it could be in my face, to be a constant reminder: fold the clothes, fold the clothes, fold the clothes. Because if I put it away like in my room and it's down, not even at eye level, then it's probably gonna sit there for a few days. I'm guilty when it comes to not folding clothes right away. But when it's eye level and I'm constantly passing by it, then I get to it sooner. So it's like a psychology thing that I do to myself, and for me it works. But however, it's kind of like a pro and con. The pro that it works, the con is it's just too much stuff on the table. So I need to figure something out. So before wiping down anything, I wanted to get that section swept first. Yeah, I wanted to get that done first. Again, I am cleaning in sections. I'm glad I did clean in sections because I did have to stop a few times, or a lot. I did have to stop a few times, and every time I came back to cleaning, I was so happy the fact that, okay, I'm done with that area. I'm done with this area, which I normally don't do. On this particular day, I needed to just do it in sections because mentally I just needed to do it that way.
Thinking about the way that you know me. No one ever cared like you care for me. You're such a bright star in the dark space. Babe, it never worked out with the others. All we ever did was fight, and at one point I would never thought that I would meet someone like you. This time it's all different. You got every little string on me. The way you make me feel is crazy. How did you get so fly? You got me like, my,
So while cleaning the couch, the lights, guys, what in the paranormal activity is going on? Now, I'll be the first one to grab the kids and leave. By this point, everybody's sleeping, and the lights just want to go ahead and play tricks on me. But it played tricks on itself because I don't get scared that easily. However, while the lights were flickering, I'm like thinking to myself, I know exactly what the keys are. The kids are. I would just grab the kids and drive off and leave the house and say bye. You can have all of it. I don't care. I don't need it. But I probably just needed to change some light bulbs. But yeah. Honestly, it wasn't really as dramatic as it appeared. It was just a little flicker, and then I went back to doing what I was doing. But watching it back, it looked a lot worse. It looks more dramatic. We used to have a beige couch, which it was microfiber. I had to clean that couch a lot just for it to be clean, because since it was beige, any little thing that got on it was extremely noticeable. The good thing is, because it was microfiber, it was easier to clean, but the struggle of having to deal with that was a struggle within itself, because I was constantly cleaning that couch. That is why when we started having more kids, I'm like, it gotta go. And it was super old anyways. It was probably like maybe 10 years old, and it really did needed to go because it was fake leather. Fake leather after a while tend to peel, and it was peeling pretty badly. It had to go eventually. Like, I would love to have an off-white couch, not a sectional, but a off-white couch. However, that would be until they are much older. When they are much older, that is when my design personality would come out, because I would have exactly what I would want in a home, because they would be teens at that point and they would know better. But because they're just like young little babies, it's hard to keep a couch clean.
We can always make it through. What we do is what we do. I can take you anywhere, somewhere. We won't be scared. You will see me fly.
So I talked about preferring to sort my clothes out by colors before washing, and I still prefer that method. But like I mentioned before, there's times I just want to go ahead and wash these clothes so that way they don't pile up. And this particular day, I did not have enough clothes for each color. So if I waited, then they would have piled up even more. And I noticed that. So before washing, I did try to sort the colors. So I'm like, okay, I don't have enough colors as far as the bright colors. I don't have enough grays. And I didn't want the clothes to just be sitting there until I had enough. Like, sometimes I just don't want to deal with that. So I just opt to just wash them all together, but in cold water, because hot water tends to run colors together, and I didn't want the clothes to get ruined. So cold water, guys, when you're washing all your colors together. Well, of course not the whites. I would definitely wait on. Don't want to mix the whites with anything, but cold water usually do the trick for me. I noticed that when I do it, I use cold water, and the colors never bleed out.
Been saving you, you save me too. Yeah, I need it. Don't you need it too? 'Cause I got you, and you got me too.
So I did fold the clothes in the day. So I wanted you guys to get the cleaning motivation. So I ended up just putting all the folding towards the end.
Hey, I think that you're in over your head. Now I'm done talking. This time I might go out with my friends. And I don't want your sad blue eyes. You territory, so why are you still so needy? You're in over your head. Phone is ringing, always at a bad time. Every time you flash your name, always leaving, then you got me chasing you like I'm the one to blame. Oh, I think you're so rude, don't wanna fight you, but you don't ever take a break, 'cause you love drama, forget the karma, no you don't ever take a break. It's always about you, always about you. Oh, I don't wanna fight you, but now you're so rude, 'cause you love drama. 'Cause you love drama. You love drama. Funny how it changed in a matter of time. First you were so easy, but now I can't even get through to your mind, 'cause you don't wanna listen. I know everything about you, like it's hard for you to be true. Oh, funny how it changed in a matter of time. Phone is ringing, always at a bad time. Every time you flash your name, always leaving, then you got me chasing you like I'm the one to blame. Oh,
So that is all, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. I would love to have you. Until next time, guys, I will see you all in the next one. Bye.